Today, 10 News continues the discussion on climate change ahead of next week's UN Climate Summit. Yesterday, I discussed how climate change is leading to more dangerous and deadly wildfires, and so often after fires scorch the ground in the fall, the heavy winter rains in atmospheric rivers lead to mudslides and flooding.
Climate change is very definitely making atmospheric rivers warmer and wetter, as well as longer and fatter. And so they carry more moisture. In the future, they will produce even more of the precipitation extremes and be even a bigger contributor to the water resources of the region, as well as to flooding.
Climate change may lead to a more devastating threat called the Arc Storm. The Arc Storm is patterned after an event that happened, the historic flooding of 1861 to 62, but uses modern modeling methods and data from large storms from 1969 and 1986. The Arc Storm draws heat and moisture from the tropical Pacific, forming a series of atmospheric rivers that approach hurricane strength and then slam the West Coast, creating a statewide disaster. In 2010, scientific experts met to create the Arc Storm scenario report for the USGS, imagining aspects of flooding of biblical proportions reaching the western U.S. with weeks of rain and snow, followed by catastrophic floods, landslides, and property and infrastructure damage which would cripple California's economy.
What was found was that the costs could exceed $800 billion. Now, to put that into perspective, the economy of California is $2.7 trillion, so that's almost a third of our state product.
Models in the Arc Storm report show multiple areas of submergence in central San Diego. Look at Mission Beach, which routinely sees flooding during heavy rain, is underwater in the Arc Storm scenario. Fiesta Island, ordinarily dry, disappears under Mission Bay. West-facing beaches, including those near Highway 1 in North County, are covered in water. Imperial Beach fares no better in its known runoff spots.
The Arc Storm scenario isn't really that far-fetched, and it becomes increasingly possible with the effects of climate change.
Now, the next timing of the Arc Storm is uncertain. According to the National Weather Service, it could be next year or it could be 120 years from now. You can check out that map of flooding we had there on 10news.com, and tomorrow I'll discuss what we can do to help mitigate climate change.